Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I've got this custom built 16 by 40 garden shed by Graceland right here behind me on my lot. It's in my inventory and it's available. I'm going to turn this building around and let you take a look at it. Just a second. Here we are on the inside. I'll step outside real quick and show it to you. This one's kind of unique. A lot of times what Graceland sends to me is a standard build has 2 windows here, 2 windows here, and a door. This one also has an additional door on this side. Let's go outside. This is a 16 by 40 building. This siding on the side is plywood siding, and it's T111 5/8 inch plywood siding with a standard stain. We call it honey gold. That's the standard stain on it. With 4 windows and 2 walk-in doors that are 36 by 80. We call those 9 lights for the 9 little windows. Standard on every Graceland building is this eave that has a soffit ventilation system built into it. That's a Graceland patented exclusive. You won't find that in other companies' buildings, and that's for improved airflow. I'm going to go inside and show you a little bit more about the building. Okay, so since I was talking about that soffit vent, I might as well just put the camera up there and show it to you. There it is, and that runs the entire side of this building on both sides, okay? And that's for improved airflow and air circulation. It works in conjunction with this screened-in roof ridge vent that runs the entire peak of the roof. It's screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it works with the soffit vents on the sides for improved airflow, decreasing your temperature in the extreme summertime heat by 10 to 15 degrees. Okay, so that makes a huge difference, and that's standard in every Graceland building. All right, first thing I'm hoping you notice, plywood walls. As I mentioned when I was outside, that's T111 5/8 inch thick plywood, and it's pressure treated. Comes with a limited lifetime warranty. We also have plywood floors, 5/8 inch plywood floors, also pressure treated, also with a limited lifetime warranty. All of the premium lumber that you're looking at, your 2x4s in the roof and in the walls, as well as 2x6s underneath the floor, they're all premium grade, which is a higher grade of lumber, and they're pressure treated and come with a limited lifetime warranty. You won't find warranties like that from most of the other companies, okay? Excuse me. In the walls, 2x4s are 16 inches apart. That's different than a lot of other companies. Many of them space their 2x4s 24 inches apart, so they're further apart, so they use fewer 2x4s. But Graceland spaces them 16 inches apart. Standard, if you were building a home, you'd put them 16 inches apart. Okay, and then we double reinforce them every third wall stud, every 4 feet. So we use more 2x4s in our walls. More 2x4s means a stronger, sturdier wall. Single 2x4 at the bottom, double reinforced 2x4s at the top. So if you're shopping around, please pay attention. Do they double reinforce at the tops of the walls? How far apart are their 2x4s? Do they double reinforce every 3 studs or every 4 feet? We do. The window frames, double reinforced window frames, okay, and double reinforced door frames. What does that mean? It means your doors and windows should stay square with the building once it's on your site and level. The doors and windows should open and shut freely like they are designed to do. Other companies don't double reinforce it. They save money by not double reinforcing, but it also means their window frame and door frame is not as sturdy and strong, and it may not stay square with the building, which means your windows and doors won't open and shut freely like they're supposed to do. Okay, so these are well-built walls. That's what I was wanting you to see. Walls are well-built. Now let's go ahead and talk about the roof and the roof trusses. Roof trusses are 2x4s, and I hope you can see that it is premium grade. All of our lumber is premium grade, okay? The thing I want you to notice about this roof truss, it's a standard triangle shape like you see in most A-frame type roofs, but that base board on the roof truss, that 2x4 runs the entire width of the building, and it rests on top of the walls. A lot of other companies use a shorter 2x4 because they take that baseboard and raise it up higher, so it's not resting on the walls, which means you don't have as much lateral stability in the building as ours do, because our 2x4s rest on top of those walls. Okay, so these are well built, very, very strong, sturdy roof trusses. Better than you're going to find built by most of the other portable building companies out there. Next, our roofs are on OSB roof decking. That's standard in the roofing industry, and it's standard for Graceland. On the outside of the roof decking is the metal roof. Between the metal roof And the OSB roof decking is a moisture barrier, a tar paper moisture barrier. And on the inside of this particular building, we have our upgrade of the G-board radiant barrier, which looks like that aluminum foil that's all the way on the inside of the roof. That reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, which makes a big difference in the hot, humid summertime extreme temperatures. Okay, so you take the radiant barrier, plus you add our soffit ventilation and roof ventilation system, and that helps keep this building a lot cooler than some other companies' portable buildings that might be of comparable size. Okay, so well-built roofs, well-built walls. And the last thing I want to point out about the roof is how we mount the roof to the walls. In 2023, we switched from using metal hurricane clips to these metal hurricane screws that you see right here. That's what's attached, that's what's fastening that roof truss to the double reinforced 2x4s at the tops of the walls. Most of the other companies out there just use a wood screw or maybe a nail to attach the roof trusses, which means it's not as strong and sturdy attachment as ours is. We have 150-mile-an-hour wind gust certification on our buildings. And we used to use metal hurricane clips. Anything that's older than 2023, you'll see the metal hurricane clips. Anything built in 2023 will have these metal hurricane screws. They are twice as strong, well, almost twice as strong as our metal hurricane clips. So they're very, very strong and sturdy way to mount the roof to the walls. Next, I want to talk about the floors. Floors are 5/8" plywood. They're tongue and groove, so each plywood slab is interlocked with the other. Tongue and groove is really the only way to do a floor. And we nail them down using galvanized ring shank nails. They're galvanized so they won't rust. And they're ring shank nails so they hold like a screw. Okay, so they're very, very strong, sturdy. That's really the only way to do a floor, a big floor like this quickly, but also do it with high quality. All right, underneath the floor, we don't use 2x4 wall studs like the other companies do. A lot of other companies use a 2x4 for like a wall stud, but as their floor joists. Well, we do not. We use 2x6s. So it's a bigger piece of wood that goes across there, and we space them apart 16 inches on center. That's our standard for the floor. You can opt for the upgrade of putting them 12 inches apart instead of 16 and have a super heavy duty floor. Strong enough you could drive a truck in on top of it. In fact, that's how we build our garages. If you want a portable garage, that's how we build our garages. But standard in this building is going to be 2x6s that are 16 inches apart. That's a very strong floor, okay? All of this stuff's pressure treated. All of this comes with a limited lifetime warranty, all right? Now, rent-to-own options are available. Your cash price is always your best price, so that's definitely your best deal. And you should always ask me what specials we have to be running, if we're running any, during the month in which you're looking at buying, because we run different specials all the time, and so it can vary, all right? We always have a military discount that's available, and your cash price is always your lowest price. But we do offer rent-to-own, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. It's no credit check, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of other companies penalize you if you want to try to pay it off early. Graceland does not do that, so it's definitely something that's to Graceland's advantage that they offer to their customers. So you should take advantage of that if you're interested or considering rent-to-own. Okay, delivery is free within 50 miles of my lot. After 50 miles, there is a mileage charge. All right, in a big building like this, it will take 2 escorts to take it down the road. So there is an additional charge and additional logistics in getting it scheduled, because it does require basically 3 drivers to get this building delivered to you. Delivery is free. We set it up on the blocks, the concrete blocks that you will provide on your relatively level site. We'll set it up on your blocks, we will level the building, and then we will attempt to anchor it into the ground, assuming your ground is suitable for anchoring. It's the Ozarks, there can be some really rocky soil, so they may not be able to anchor it, but they will attempt to, if that is your request, okay? If you have any questions, what I want to encourage you to do, take a look at the video description, and I'll have information there, like a link to my website, link to my business phone number is listed there. You can call me or text me. Also my Facebook, you can message me on Facebook, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can message me right on YouTube, okay? A lot of different ways to contact me. If you have questions, please feel free to do so, okay? That's about all there is to say about this building for now, and you know what to do if you have questions and want to get a hold of me. Aloha from the Ozarks.